What's up, guys? It's Saturday.
It is, and snowy.
It's fucking snowing in Cincinnati. What is the date? November 12th.
November 12th.
Yeah, November 12th, and it's snowing. This isn't early in Cincinnati. It's early as of recently because it's weird.
No, but it was 74 the other day, 2 days ago.
That's the part that sucks.
Yeah.
As we went from being able to go outside with just a T-shirt on, and now you have to have a fucking coat.
Right.
Like, ugh.
But the snow's done already. So we're not going to get any more today. But it was cool for the kid. To be honest, he opened up the window. He saw it was snowing. Fucking went out. Instant snow angel. A couple of snowballs.
Really? He just runs straight out and fucking does the snow angel in the middle of the morning?
I made him put clothes on.
Kane don't get that excited about it.
No?
No. He's too busy sitting in his room saying the N-word. Anyway.
Yeah, but at least he has an A on the end of it.
Oh, of course. And he's allowed. I'm not.
Carmen says he's not.
Wow, that's right. He's going to be in trouble.
And let's face it, Mom calls to shots.
We 100% fucking know that. We know that.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys? We got Whoopi here. She's just sitting there.
Am I going to be here? I never know.
Well, you're on the camera. The thing is, we got a TV behind you. You can tell.
See, I can't, but I thought
what do you mean
that
you can't?
box meant...
You can't see? Those glasses don't work? Those are fake? What? What? You're on the fucking screen. Obviously, you're on the TV. The YouTubers can see all fucking 89 minus 62.
Then when you said it was cold, I would have said cold enough. You gotta wear your Crocs outside.
Guess what though? The numbers are up
Adidas
recently,
Crocs.
so let's not hope you crash them.
That's what I thought. I was fired. You said that nobody liked me.
Well,
her
next
last
week.
appearance, number-wise, really sucked.
It did.
So I did think that people hated Whoopi for a second.
I wasn't feeling it though.
But then again, our numbers stayed the same for a while, and they sucked for a while.
and I don't like
think-
when it's hot in here either.
Now
When
you
it's real hot in
provided,
here, I
you
can't
provided
perform right.
Britney-style news that time.
Britney style?
Yeah, real boring
It was
stuff.
probably bad. Yeah.
Yeah, it was real boring. Did you
Sometimes
do any
it's
more
tough,
research?
guys. There's only so many butthole stories out in the world.
You don't have to just do butthole stories.
That's my department.
You're
But they're
just
the
making
best
him
kind.
happy. No, you're just making him happy. I'm more into like weird shit and drugs. Stuff
Buttholes are
like
pretty
that.
weird.
He's butthole, and then we meet in the middle on some other shit.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I will say this week we have an email. It's from a guy that hasn't written in a while, and he makes a strong claim that he hates certain things that we do, and we're gonna kind of appease him this episode and follow his rule. But let's get to the
rule?
email first.
Yeah, let somebody else do the hard work.
What's the hard one?
You know.
Hey, it's the emails. And listen, motherfuckers. Let's just get to the email, and then I'll address the motherfuckers. All right, this is from Vernon Schillinger. We haven't heard from him in a while. He is the Nazi from Oz, and he happens to write into us every so often.
I 100% agree.
All right. Hey, dipshits. Do us all a favor and quit talking about sports. You clowns don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, I don't know.
The Bengals suck and can't even beat the Browns. Stick to the things you know, such as sucking cock and sticking things up each other's asses. P.S. Get no pussy and Harry cum guzzler definitely fuck each other. Vern. That's it. It was short and sweet.
That was it?
That was it. Short, sweet. Nothing else to say. But I will say, Vern, you fucking cunt. We're not going to talk about sports today. For one thing, it's the Bengals bye week. Another thing, Whoopi definitely don't give a shit, nor knows nothing about it outside of the fact that most of the men that she's dated would rather watch the Bengals game than fuck her.
Pretty much.
Except
for like that 1 year. But our reasonings may be different, but our message is the same.
Reasonings may be different, but the outcome is still the fucking
Wait a minute.
same.
Right.
Are you Vern?
I'm Vern, and then I don't want to talk about sports, but I don't think it's because you don't know anything. Maybe you know too much. I don't know. I get lost in the words.
Yeah, how about the sucking cock and sticking things up each other's asses? Because that don't happen.
We're all really good at that. I don't know what you're talking about. I
Yeah, but
happen to know for a fact.
Now,
We've never put anything up each other's asses ever.
Maybe
Nor
not
will we.
each other's
No.
because we keep it's a professional group. You know, you don't stick things in the assholes of your co-podcasters.
yeah, it's very professional around here. But no, what I
Unless you're
wanted
your
to
mom's house.
say about this was, listen, motherfuckers, if you don't like our sports talk, that's fine. I get it. That's why we try to segment it a little bit and not do the whole show. And also, I'd love to start every show with an email, and you guys get the fucking chatter going on what you want to listen to, or talk about. but you don't write in.
We've only been begging him to do that
But,
for
yeah.
like 4 years now.
And you know what? I mean,
149 episodes of us going, please help us out here. We're idiots. We don't know
Look
what
at
to
us
talk about.
struggle.
but this proves our point that we've been saying for the last 2 fucking years. Even an asshole like Vern writes in.
Mm-hmm.
He took the time to write in, so we're not going to talk about sports today. Doesn't mean we're never going to do it. Fuckface.
No,
We're going to
gonna
talk
But
about
because you
not
took the
talking
time
about
to
sports.
email,
We
we
will
are
not
gonna
talk
do that
about
for you
the
today.
sports.
I'm a nerd when it comes to sports. Sorry about your fucking luck. You're going to get some sports talk weekly, but not this week because Vern asked nicely. Not at all nicely. And
Kinda nice. Nice
and do you
for
think
us.
he really does think that Get Pussy 69 and Harry Guy fuck each other?
Well, see that
He
that's
thinks
why
it's a lover's quarrel.
He definitely can't know them because even though they like might high five and fist bump, they really kind of don't like each other in the back of their minds.
Now they don't like each other. It is a competitive thing.
Is it a
with
real
them.
feud? Is this
I
like?
think-
They're
I think
cool
it's-
with each
Are
other.
they manifesting their real life dramas into these fictional email
Well,
characters?
they didn't really
No.
know each other before.
And they
Really?
both they
Yeah.
both have more than enough real life dramas. I mean, fucking Harry Guy's a virgin dart player. I mean, and
That doesn't sound like a lot of drama going on
and,
to me.
and Get Pussy is a recovering, almost died alcoholic. You know.
Yeah.
I threw a bullseye
As you
once,
just
and I
became-
can help you.
He became absolutely boring as soon as he stopped drinking.
He did.
Like, he's just a bore. His whole personality was on getting fucked up, I guess.
Speaking
and then
of
as soon as he
drinking.
stopped, he had no personality.
Yeah.
Now he's just like,
Every time I talk
That's
to
why I
him
keep
now,
smoking weed.
every time I talk to him
it's a
now,
good move.
I envision paint drying.
yeah, what? You do
What do you-
drugs?
What? No.
Loser.
No.
Oh, never mind. You're medical.
My public persona. Perhaps
You're medical.
does.
No,
you have
I-
a license.
I'm looking to get disappointed by this drink though today, guys.
The hard Mountain Dew
You're really
is in
going for
Ohio.
them.
I am.
Everybody's real excited about
This is
this.
it.
I'm not.
This is the real
I've had
stuff.
it for months. When I went to Gatlinburg, I bought it. So
I remember how you didn't bring me any, despite my specific request that you do so.
you killed our ratings.
You killed already.
Apparently, it was the start of a plateau. That's not my fault.
Hey,
Yeah, the start.
the
I've been
start.
gone-
Yeah, you are the
Yeah.
start. And now we're rebounding again because you haven't been here in 9 months.
Oh, okay. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
They don't
Right.
fucking arrest the guy that starts the fire in the middle of the fire. It's the person that started the fire. You son of a bitch.
This is terrible.
Is it? What is it?
That's
warm?
the worst flavor
No,
they
it's
have.
cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
You got any herpes?
No, but it tastes just like Diet Mountain Dew, but gross.
Dude, I'll definitely. She gets Blumpkins. I'm gonna wipe the fucking lip of this. All
It's been
right.
at least 10 years.
With that being said, I've
One
smoked a pipe
Blumpkin.
after Whoopi
One
for fucking
Blumpkin.
30
These
years.
guys eat ass all day, every day. You get one Blumpkin
I eat clean ass, not pooping
No,
ass.
I mean
because you don't love her.
you know what that tastes like?
Gross.
That tastes like a Taco Bell Diet Mountain Dew at 3 a.m, where they haven't switched it out yet exactly.
Or maybe they just
So
cleaned it.
it's not. It's
got the
not that it's
cleanser.
bad. It's just not good. But
there-
if it has alcohol in
It's
it,
got 5%.
yes, or that changes the thing because it tastes better in a beer. You're gonna tell me it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
taste better in a
absolutely.
fucking some stupid IPA that some asshole
the,
makes himself
the
drink so they can look cool.
hopsiness of the
Fuck everyone that drinks IPAs.
chocolates.
I hate IPAs.
I hate people that drink
All
IPAs,
beer.
not the beer itself. Whatever, the beer itself's just hanging out being a beer. But these
Wangy.
cunts are out there trying to trick each other, trying to say they taste good. I don't believe it.
They don't taste good.
Doesn't taste
Any
good.
real hoppy beer tastes like
They're
shit. to
getting
me.
into some real weird territory with like fruit combos and things. In
Hey.
fact, I got one here.
Hey, we're
This-
not to the news. You
Yeah,
calm
this
down.
isn't news. This is just interesting stuff.
All right, go ahead.
Green bean casserole seltzer. You can
Gross.
order online.
What?
Fucking
Yeah,
disgusting.
What?
a seltzer that tastes like green bean
I
casserole.
like green bean casserole, but I don't. If you gave me take the alcohol part out of it, just like a green bean casserole drink, I'm not interested.
Yeah,
I don't want
that's just
anything
cream
to
and
ta-
mushroom soup.
Nah, I use cream of chicken soup because I hate mushrooms.
Weirdo.
Yeah, his
You
probably
can't do
sucks.
that, yeah.
He probably makes some
No,
really
mine's
bad
better.
green pa- No, no,
Mine's
it's not.
better.
No,
It's
it's, not.
better.
No one believes you.
You can't tell me
That ain't no Ohio recipe.
Let me take Ohio. Yeah, you know Ohio.
JD
doesn't get
Vance
credit
does
for
not
everything.
cotton to this cream of chicken soup.
JD Vance has no idea what that is. He's that guy's been
He's
a
the king of
billionaire
the
for like a long
hillbillies.
time.
He knows all about it. He has a movie.
No, his mom was a Percocet head, and then he had to fucking get all angry about it. And
Then he
fuck
wrote
that
a
guy.
book- wrote a
Hey,
book called
don't
Hillbilly
talk
and
bad
all.
about our senator, guys. That's our senator, JD Vance.
Ohio's finest.
Trump's bitch. You know,
Yeah.
Trump went out and picked all these candidates throughout the country, and the rest of the country were like, Fuck no, we're not getting with him. Not Ohio. I was like, hell yeah, man. JD Vance. There we at.
I mean,
$70
fuck.
million.
Get on the right side.
What was the name of the book? Like Hillbillyin' or
Hillbilly Elegy.
It was a terrible movie. I'm sorry.
I heard the movie's bad. I heard the book's good. I own the book. I've never read it. I bought it based on just the description. It sounded like a good book. And then
you gave money to JD Vance's campaign.
To be fair, my mom did because she bought it for me for Christmas one year.
So your mom
it was just happened to be on the
Republican?
list. No, my whole family's Democrat. I don't have any Republicans in
Mitch
my side
McConnell
of the family
bought
anymore.
that.
Actually, I do.
Election.
My mom's side was, but the grandparents are dead, and the uncles are no longer in anybody's lives. So, not because of their political views.
They
but
just shaved off
other
everyone
reasons.
who wasn't a Democrat.
Yeah, we really have accidentally. Like I said, it
cut
had
it
nothing
off.
to do with the politics of it, but my oldest uncle was a fucking retard. Like, he's an idiot, Confederate flag wearing kind of guy, but just like
Is he single?
a fucking idiot. Probably.
But you won't want him. He rides a Harley.
Yeah, but I think he does like meth and everything
No, that
else. I mean,
strikes
he's
up
like
all
in the
kind of
I'm not
daddy
even
issues.
kidding. Like he's in the hardcore. He's like a 65-year-old in the hardcore drugs. I mean, it's amazing the guy's still alive. All right, and I got a feeling he was probably on hardcore drugs my whole life. The only real memories I have of him growing up is him sleeping on the couch.
yeah.
And then now looking back, and I was like, oh, he was just nodding out. This motherfucker's been Percocetting it up for
I got
fucking
a
40
sleepy
years.
uncle too.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck him. And then the other uncle is just like a snooty Catholic prick.
Wow.
And he can go fuck himself too. He fucked over my grandparents, and ever since he fucked over my grandparents, I've kicked him out of my life. So fuck both of them. I don't care. That blood runs thicker. Go fuck yourself. If they suck, they suck. I don't care if we share blood.
You get to pick your family.
Yeah,
You
I
can
go
pick
fuck
who's
yourself.
not.
You know what, though? I will say that all the fucking crackpots and shit that have ever been in my family weren't blood. They were always married in. All the blood ones I was real cool with.
I got a couple.
Aunts and uncles and shit like that. But as far as the crazy asshole ones, they were always married in.
I got a few like kookier ones, but they're all like meanwhile kooky, where it doesn't bother me. It's just like, they're kind of annoying, but I don't see that. I don't see family outside of my close family very often.
Yeah,
I see my parents and my family that lives with me. That's about it. I mean, I don't see the far
Me
ways,
either, and that's
so I don't
why
really
I
care.
think we're the black sheep.
Yeah, I know my side of the family is the black sheep.
On my
of both
dad's
sides of
side,
the
for
family.
sure, because we don't go to church and shit. So, like, we're
Same here.
automatically disconnected from that
Plus,
shit.
you take the pot.
I have medicine that I use.
Yeah, but her dad's like a hippie biker stoner.
Is he?
Yeah.
All my
Oh
uncles
yeah,
are.
wasn't your dad was at the Bethel rally?
No,
2020?
but he had friends there. And he helped to hide the guy from.
What was that about?
He helped to hide a guy from the cops who punched that guy in the face on the news camera.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
He bought my dad's motorcycle.
Did he deserve it? Why'd he punch him? I don't remember. But, I mean,
'cause
I remember watching that and going, man, I want to punch everyone at this rally, like
Yeah.
both sides.
Wasn't the Bethel rally? It happened during the protests.
George
right?
Floyd.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was the George
Yeah.
Floyd.
They were going to bus in a bunch of city people and Democrats.
Yeah, I
to
remember it was a big
overtake
thing.
the town.
And then they brought in all the biker gangs from all the surrounding counties, and they all converged
Which
into
is a
Bethel
shocking
to yell
number
at
of
these
people.
to yell at these 14 nerds that are holding signs. 'Cause-
all they want is for Bethel to let black people stay past 6 p.m. and it's just too much. It's a
Get
line
out of
they
our
can't-
midway!
line they can't cross.
you don't get the free popcorn.
My parents were like, "Oh yeah, Bethel's always been a sundown town." I'm like,
Hey,
what
Earl.
the fuck is that? I didn't
Earl.
know.
I saw 3 of them at Pasquale's Pizza.
We better get a posse up.
Get over there, boy. Take care of that.
They're all
I have family in Bethel,
yeah.
and when I go through Bethel, what I see is
There's
just
a BP and that's it.
no. I don't see.
Oh, they're growing. They got a Taco Bell now.
When I see the
Ooh.
people there and stuff like that, I don't necessarily see racist hillbillies. I just see country people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
the
it.
problem is that usually goes hand in hand. That doesn't mean they're outwardly like that, but I mean, when they find out a bunch of people are coming to their town, apparently to hold
but
some
most
signs,
of the
they get
people
in.
in
Antifa's coming
Most of the
infiltrate.
people in that rally weren't Bethel residents. They were fuckers that came to get into the shit.
Yeah,
Everybody's
the
got a
bikers.
cousin in Bethel.
No,
Nobody
I
lives there.
I remember I had one of my friends was in charge. Was one of the people that put it together. He's from Bethel, and but a lot of them were people that lived in Bethel and no longer live in Bethel. Either way, What are we protesting George Floyd for in Bethel?
Yeah.
That shit happened. I don't even remember where it happened, but it wasn't anywhere close to Bethel. There's no black people in Bethel, so don't worry. We won't have any abuse.
It was a movement.
It's just a weird thing. Looking back at it, it's just kind of goofy.
It's an opportunity to rip open all those old wounds.
Continue east, and you run into plenty of black families. Georgetown's got a lot of black families.
A lot is in like 9.
Well, no, more than that.
I try not to go
More than
east
that.
if I don't have
Yeah,
to.
I try not. I tell you, I try not to leave the 275 loop.
You know,
If it's up to
Unless
me,
I'm going to Columbus or...
But the bottom line is there are black families that like small town living too. They're there.
Yeah, sure.
But
No, I
yeah,
mean,
when
if-
she says sundown town,
yeah.
I remember when I first moved here in South Lebanon, Ohio, there was actually still a sign that said that.
That's so fucked up.
What do they believe in vampires?
No, it literally said any black people don't let the sun catch you, or don't let the sun
Whoa,
go down with
Don't
you.
let
Black
the sun
people?
set on your ass while you're
Yeah,
in this
that's
town.
what it means.
I thought
That's
you
what
meant
it
like
means.
I thought you meant like everybody had to be home before
No,
sun.
No.
You're talking black people. Don't let the sun set with you in this
Wait a
town.
minute, that's a thing.
That's a real
What
thing.
year was this?
When I moved here-
1997?
I moved here in 95, but the sign was still up.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
1995, they had signs in Lebanon saying black people had to get home before sundown.
That's
it
what
was-
kind Bethel was too.
It was the sign was in front of a man's house, but I remember he had a Confederate flag and all that. But
Oh, that's
the whole
horrible.
point is, there was a lot of little towns that did bullshit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I was too young. I
Small
remember
populations are easy to
I had a
control.
black family lived across the street from me, and they definitely got harassed a lot in the neighborhood. And I remember that being a big thing, and we were kind of ostracized for helping them out because my family kind of took care of their kids because their parents really didn't give a shit, and they didn't get anything for Christmas, and my parents would buy them stuff and shit like that. And then everybody else, we were the bad family for helping them out. And that was like 1985, 1986 or something like that
Yeah.
in Amelia.
I mean, obviously that sign's not there
But
anymore,
as
I'm
a
sure.
5 and 6 year old, you're not really there. You don't really
No,
know
you
what
don't
the
know.
fuck's going on.
Nope.
I mean, this is 1980. What'd you say? 1985,
95.
95. So Chris is like 62 at that point. So he remembers every detail. I went too high with 62.
He went way too
I
at that point.
Yeah, I should have said 35.
That puts me around
Dead.
90.
It puts you around dead.
85
he
to
couldn't
90.
give these sex toys the hell he does if he was 62.
Hey, I usually end shows like this with a bummer, but I had a friend passed away yesterday, and I want to give a shout out to Mr. Devin Sheehy. I got his tattoos on me. He was a good guy. It's kind of funny how I deal with death and my friends deal with death. Lucas called me because Lucas apprenticed under him for a little bit.
Oh, really?
So he knew him a little bit better than I did. I think they may or may not had a falling out or didn't really talk much anymore, but he's the same as me. We both appreciate the guy. And we go straight and, that sucks. He texts me and says, I got some shitty news. And when I get that text from Lucas, I'm like, fuck, I hope it's not your mom or your sister. You know what I mean? Because we're at the age where moms die. And then his sister's just a fuck up. So they weren't expecting that phone call at any point. Anyhow, it wasn't. It was our friend Devin. We're like, and then we just go straight to roasting him. Just like, oh man, how's that shitty band he's ain't gonna get along? Like,
Which one is
Was
it
he about your
one?
age?
Let's
he's
see.
the one that put my big leprechaun tattoo, and he did my first tattoo, my Gonzo tattoo. He did 2 of them on me. No, he was a little bit older, and he's been on dialysis as long as I've known
Oh,
him.
so kidney shit.
You know what I mean? He's had, and I think he may even had a transplant. I'm not sure. It's not like we were close friends. You know what I mean? He did a few of my tattoos. I've known him forever because he was a drummer in the music scene as I was, a young dude. I think we played a show together when we were like 15, so I met him that
Right.
young. But either way, shout out to Devin Sheehy, cool dude, and we'll miss you, buddy.
Well, and speaking of death, the celebrity death pool has no winners with the past few deaths. We had Nick Carter and Gallagher die in the last 2 weeks.
Gallagher,
Yeah, no one
No
has.
one
the other
on
day.
either one.
I feel like Nick Carter was on someone's list last year.
I thought Gallagher was already dead.
I did
No,
too.
Gallagher was only
I did too.
I was
60,
surprised at the
Well, not-
news because I thought he was gone.
70.
And was it his brother or was it him? Did anyone check?
Are they
No, it was him.
twins? He's got twins?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if they're twins, but they look a lot alike, right?
No, but this was him. Been sick for a while, I think. But
No,
the
Gallagher-
Nick Carter was 34.
Yeah, but he, Nick Carter's a weird one because obviously he's into drugs, and that's normal.
Heavy drugs.
No, not heavy drugs. This is what he's into. He was into huffing.
Was he?
was-
Like spray paint?
Yeah, this dude's a millionaire. You at least $100,000. He has a lot of money.
Yeah.
He's not poor. He's Nick Carter. He had a platinum selling album. His brother's a Backstreet Boy.
Yeah.
They're not poor. He's addicted to huffing. He went to rehab for it and shit. The weeks before he died, he was on his Facebook Live huffing, getting all high, and his fans were all flipping out about it.
Did they release that it was drugs that killed him? Or?
I don't know if they have or not, but everybody knows what it was. Apparently, that the house was full of empty spray cans and shit.
He was in a bathtub.
He's just huffing in a bathtub.
I wonder if different
he died in a bathtub.
Are different types of huff highs.
I don't know. I just feel like once you reach a certain level of fame and money, let's move up on the drugs.
You should get some cocaine.
You need some drugs.
Well, cocaine's not going to do for you what huffing will. I mean, at least get some fucking psychedelic kind of shit.
I'm not sure what anything does what huffing does. Maybe that's it. I mean,
huffing just makes you like this.
It makes you retarded.
Is it like holding your breath for a minute or something? Because there's no
holding your breath
oxygen?
for an hour.
Is that what
no, it basically, when you huff these fumes,
I think it just kills all your brain cells.
It just takes your brain cells and fucking makes them all fuzzy for a long
everything goes
fucking time.
Wah,
I don't care
the
for that.
The sound it's stupid.
They say that huffing, you can compare it almost to DMT because you just lose all touch with reality as soon as it hits you. You're like, oh. Where the fuck am I?
Nah, you're not tripping though. You're not tripping.
No, you're not tripping.
You're just out of it. You're
just in la la land.
I've done a can of spray before. All right, I have a little huffing experience. Only once. It was the air spray. They did that a lot when I was a kid.
Hairspray?
Air spray. Yeah, the bottle of air.
Oh yeah, the canned air.
That stuff. Yeah, you get high as fuck off that shit.
Dust off.
Dust off. There you go. Duster.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to get high in duster as a teenager, right? Not everybody. Fuck. Well, I
never did.
But I only did whippets are the same thing. It's all the same shit.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Because I did whippets.
No, it's the same thing. Yeah, if you did whippets all the fucking time, it would be an issue.
No, I didn't do them all the time, but at parties sometimes.
No, I get it.
They sold them at porn stores.
Yeah. But that's all the same stuff, and that's the same basic stuff as huffing. It gives you that same high and just makes you retarded for fucking 20 seconds.
Deprives your brain of oxygen.
It's retarded.
You can trip legally in Colorado.
Didn't work out for
election.
poor Aaron. Yeah, they made mushrooms legal.
Mushrooms are legal in Colorado now.
Yeah, you can just go get a bag of mushrooms. That's kind of cool, I guess. Do you think they're going to sell those at the weed stores, or is it a whole different store?
I don't know. I hope there's a whole new gardening store where I can get pot seeds and mushroom spores and shit like that.
But would mushrooms be considered a narcotic?
They are.
I don't know.
Psilocybin mushrooms are
why
drugs.
Can't you buy seeds at the dispensary?
I don't know, because they're legal.
Because you're not legal.
You're allowed to grow.
You're allowed to grow.
In Ohio?
If you're a patient, which you are legally allowed to grow, I believe, 2 to 4 plants. I forget the exact number at a time. You can legally grow that for yourself. And then if you get other patients like me, who's a caregiver, I am legally allowed to grow a certain thing. And then I can get multiple. So if I got like 5 different people to be a caregiver for, I can make shit for 5 different people. And you can have a certain amount of plants per.
I see.
Did
Whatever.
you see what Minnesota did? I think it was Minnesota. They didn't.
Are you doing news now? Because we have to play a theme song.
No, we're just talking about a thing I know.
All right, Minnesota's so fucked up anyway. But go ahead.
I think it was Minnesota. They fucked up, and now
the state that killed George Floyd.
Murderers.
Get after him, Bethel.
Oh,
all right, go ahead.
I got some crime I want to talk about too since I was gone. Daryl Brooks.
We talked about
Daryl Brooks. I still don't know anything about him, but. Good.
Just terrible.
Hey, tell me about Minnesota, goddammit. I'm trying to take a drink of coffee and you're stammering over here.
They legalized small doses of marijuana edibles and drinks so they can mix it with their beer and stuff like that now. So it's capped at a certain amount of how much can be in the product. But this is how disconnected real people are from government. There's no limit on how much you can buy or have or possess. So they're having problems with people just doing an awful lot of it.
You can get like a 10 milligram thing.
5. It's limited at 5, which is really
5 milligram,
low,
which is low, but you can buy 300 of them.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Now they're
like,
what do we do? You fully legalize. That's what you do.
Yeah. Well, Minnesota, what are you going to do? They got lots of lakes. Hey, you got a review you want to do, don't you?
I do.
All right.
I think this is going to go along with the sex advice from the Cocksmith.
Oh, so we're just going to go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I don't see any glasses.
No, they're in the car.
Oh, that's a fucking shame. Here we go.
Is that a Chuck?
Yeah, that's a Chuck.
Hell yes, it's going to be good.
That's a Chuck.
Welcome, everybody, to the segment that we like to call Sex Advice from an Aging Cocksmith. That's me.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, the whole point is...
Hit me with your knowledge.
Besides giving you fantastic sex advice, I'm also going to give you product reviews and ratings. Now, I'm going to rate this on a scale from 1 boner to 10 boners. on whether you should purchase this, whether it's a value for your money.
Excellent decision on your boner rating.
Yeah, 1 boner to 10 boners. The first product I have for this week is a portable masturbator made by a company called Hayek Joy. It's a 3-in-1 masturbator. Now, Jason will have pictures up there for you.
Okay, that's not the one I got. There we go.
Okay, what this does, on one end of it is a mouth and a nose. Why there's a nose, I don't know. There's no holes in the nose to fuck.
It looks like I can see a hole. I mean, he ain't fucking it.
Yeah, but it's like a hole, but it's like full at the end. On
it's
the other
nose
side,
gap. It's a real thing now.
When
it's
I bought
sexy.
this thing for review only, I bought it because there was a mouth on one side and a pussy on the other. But what you don't see is under that pussy, there is indeed a penetrable asshole. Yeah. So we're talking about a 3.
No, you can sign to see it if you look at the YouTube thing. You can see the little butt.
Okay, so what I bought this for to review for any of you guys out there that are just tired of using your hand.
How much does this run you?
$17.95 on Amazon.
That's not a bad.
No,
was that Wish.com?
No, that's $17.95. Now, being that I'm rating these, I might go as high as $40 or $50. I'm not buying the full size,
more than I would pay.
The full size body with a realistic vagina. I'm not buying that.
You can just buy old Whitney Cummings or whatever, and she had one.
Yeah.
You can get them used now.
Ew.
So anyway,
they don't got enough soap in this world.
I bought this strictly for scientific purposes. It comes with a little tube of lube, a small tube, very small. And first thing I'm going to say is I bought it. One of the reasons I wanted to review this is because it's got different stuff in the tube. One is legitimately supposed to feel like a mouth. One is supposed to feel tighter like an asshole. And the other is actually supposed to have bumps and knots where the fucking vagina hole goes. As you can see it right there.
Fucking advanced there.
That's a turn off.
And it is a turn off. I don't like looking at that.
Okay. So here's the first thing I did.
Jeffrey Dahmer fucking some body parts at that point.
I started with the mouth. Okay. Lubed up Jimmy real good. Went to the mouth.
Did you name her?
No, I didn't name her.
You should have named her.
Well, first of all,
made it more intimate.
The boner rating is going down right off the bat because literally this one tube of lube was good for one jerkin. That's it.
Well, I mean, it's like when you get batteries. They're not the best batteries.
No,
you know what I mean? They're not
supposed to run out.
They're not giving you the energizers, all right?
And lube's not expensive if you buy the cheap stuff. So anyway, I went for the mouth first.
Gallon.
I literally grabbed it on the side, squeezed the nose shut, and stuck Jimmy in. And
I was looking at the cross section to see if those two things were even attached.
I will say this: the mouth hole, it didn't do a lot for me. The only cool thing about the mouth part was that the lips are kind of fat and they gave you a little sensation when you were banging it. Bottom line is,
rigid lips is a solid tip.
It is, but
Ladies.
Here's the problem with it: the whole thing is only 7 inches long. Okay, so they have a shut off here and a shut off there with the butthole in the mouth. So I bottomed out in the mouth. I bottomed out. Okay, and what happened is
cross section again.
Oh, we need a different photo.
Yeah,
I could have pushed through. See where I bottomed out there? Right in the middle.
So the two biggest holes aren't connected? You can't go in one side and out
Feels
the
like,
other?
they feel like they should have been connecting.
Yeah,
Which would be a bummer. I mean, that'd be jarring
but
to see.
But, well, you know what? Maybe you can force your way through. I stopped when I hit something because I didn't want to hurt my dick. But, okay, I
For
switched
that guy
from the
who
mouth.
needs a little extra something. He
Did
can
not
force
like
it
the mouth.
through.
Flipped it around to go into the box here. Mm-hmm. Okay, greased it up again. Stuck it in the box. Now, in the box, it was kind of cool. They had little rubber knobs and stuff on the inside that made it feel a lot different than the mouth. Mm-hmm. You didn't get a lot of sensation with the mouth. The puss on the other side did have some bumps and ridges that you ran into, which kind of give you little sensations in parts that you normally don't get when you're beating it off. So then I said, okay, I'm going to switch to the arse. And I lubed it up, went into the ass. All it was is a real small hole, real fucking tight. Okay.
See, if you look at the picture, if you look at the picture of the ass in that bottom section there, the ass looks like it's very deep, but it looks like it's shaped weird, and there's these weird lumps and bumps. And stuff.
It looks like an X-ray of an animal with poop in its intestine.
It was very tight.
It looks like it has poop. I think it comes poop wise.
But the hole itself, you literally have to push to get it in. Just like, it would be great if it came with a voice activated thing when you went in the butt that said, go slow, go slow. But it didn't.
Ow.
Yeah. So bottom line is, out of the 3 openings, I would say the best one that felt the best was the pussy. Mm-hmm. That's what got the donut at the end for me.
So is it baked good?
Yeah, that's what got the cream-filled donut for
The
me
cookie,
was the
the
pussy.
donut.
The ass felt okay. The mouth, not much. I just laughed. I actually laughed a couple times when I looked up and saw that nose and mouth staring at me. It looked like a person with something covering their eyes. But overall, not a great experience.
See the nose?
It wasn't like a fleshlight. It was a cheap piece of rubber with a few little bumps and contours in the different holes.
For $17.
Yeah, you only paid
was this
$17.
thing
You
made of
can't expect
silicone?
great.
Is it
No.
one of those like jelly kind of things?
It's
Will it
firm.
hold up?
Maybe.
Regular use?
Maybe, but let me. Here's the rest of the review. I did get a nut. Didn't take long. Okay, it didn't take long. Didn't feel like, oh my god, out of this world
When you were
fleshlight.
through
nutting.
laughing.
Yeah, when I was through laughing. Well, I did it in the box, so I couldn't see the face staring at me. But and then came the gross part, the cleaning it out part. First of all, it was completely submerged in fucking gooey lube. And then there was jack batter in on the other side. Okay, so basically I
throw it away.
I wadded up a big thing of fucking paper towels. I soaked them with fucking, this is all for research. And I soaked them with fucking antibacterial soap and I crammed them in there and I cleaned it out real good. And when I was done, yeah, it looked like it was right out of the box again. Wasn't a great jerk at all. I'm going to rate this at 3 boners. And the only reason I'm giving it 3 boners at all,
3 boners, not good. Not a good rating.
no, is because it had 3 holes. And, you know,
One
to each his
boner
own.
per hole.
Yeah, that's all it's going to get from me. The cleanup sucked. I would imagine this thing's probably going to be good for maybe a half dozen jerks before it just gets really fucking gross.
Will
you know what I mean?
use it again?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How
I will
many
use it again.
boners does it have to
I don't know
be
if
for
you're
your
about Chris,
answer
but he's
to
not
be
just
no?
going to waste $17.
It's $17. And you know what? To me, it's like pizza. If you get a bad one, you got to try it again.
Yeah, you don't give up on pizza.
So what I'm going to do next time is I'm actually going to rotate it a little bit and see if I can get, like different positions with the fuck toy.
You can. I like if you go from behind, because this is why they put the nose on there. Because this is what most guys do, right? You're fucking from behind and you grab their nose like this, 1 finger in each, and pull it up while you're doing. Make you feel like you're fucking Miss Piggy.
It looks. It
Permanent
seems like,
facial damage. That's what I want.
I think this thing for sure. If you're rough with it,
Figure that's why they
you're
put the
gonna lose
nose
it.
there. Doesn't everybody do that?
But I am going to try because maybe the holes do go all the way through. Like I said, I hit the bottom and I didn't push. I didn't want to hurt my dick or anything. But
Nah, dude, we've seen the pictures.
yeah, don't waste your money on this, guys.
If this is the true inside of it, the holes don't go all the way through. There's definitely stoppage there.
yeah.
Oh, that's
I don't really
And-
understand it. But
And
I
the
mean,
whole thing is 7 inches long. So basically, I was looking at less than half of my dick in there.
that is gross.
it looks
looking.
like it's full of something
That's gross.
not
looking.
good.
The only thing that looks like halfway normal is that mouth. Everything else is just ugh.
The mouth was the worst part.
If you're looking deep inside of a girl's pussy, do they have all these fucking bumps?
They got lots of bumps
Yeah,
in
that
there.
a thing?
He started saying the lumps and bumps, and I was like, I
There's
remember a
bumps
girl
in
we
there.
used to work with they call bumpy. And it
There's
didn't seem
muscles
very
in there.
flattering.
There's muscles in there, and those simulate the muscles. The butthole was just tight.
Yeah.
It was just tight, and if it was pretty greasy. So I mean, I was getting a little something out of it. But 3 boners is my rating. Don't waste your money. I will have something better for you, I'm sure. Next week I've got a set of vibrating butt plugs. Anal beads. I'll be doing for you. But don't waste your money on this,
For
guys.
you.
$17.95. Not a whole lot better in your hand, really.
Yeah.
I didn't get one of these. I just got a
See,
like always.
now I want you to spend like $300 and tell me if there's a real quality difference.
Yeah, but then you got to spend $300.
Yeah, somebody send Chris $300 for
it's gonna
science.
go fund me.
I want to buy one of those full size, not a full size doll because those are
Just
like
the
10
butt
grand.
part?
Just the butt part with
Yeah.
a pussy and an ass. Yeah, 'Cause I'm not a face guy.
They're very
So-
small, though. It seems they're
We
It
know.
doesn't have to be real big,
They're
but
small.
yeah, don't waste your money on the Hylac Joy 3-in-1 masturbator. Your hand does just as good.
calling out the brand name.
Hey, did you get your waxing? You didn't get it, did you?
No, I didn't get it.
You were the worst with
My
these.
son was sick.
You didn't
Oh,
really
that's
do
right.
it? Oh.
Yeah, but you said
My son was sick.
you said your ex said he would watch him a little bit on Friday.
It didn't happen. He ended up staying home from school, and she worked, and he stayed with me.
We'll go to European Wax Center right now.
There's the place I found is on the same street I live on, a mile away.
5 minutes right now. We'll go.
They bet you they don't do them. A lot of them don't do them.
They do.
If they,
They
do
do
men, I'll
men?
go with you.
They do
Sure,
men's
why not?
buttholes.
Oh, they don't do men? Is that what you're saying? Like they're.
A lot of them don't do men because a lot of these freaks get boners.
Well,
And these girls are
Although
like,
the girl did tell me it's easier to wax a dick with a boner.
well, this bitch she lived in Vegas, so she's seen it all. You know what I mean? But a normal one doesn't.
I'll be getting it again. Believe me. Even I know what to expect now. It's not going to hurt.
They
It's
thought
going to
I
hurt.
was weird when I said no, thank you.
No waxing for you?
I'll get one forever.
Well, sometimes I skip the butthole because it just seems like a lot.
Butthole's the key. The butthole's the key to a Brazilian.
No,
I'll get it every time.
I'm not
Let me tell you
Brazilianing.
something. Let me tell you something. You're not a man. Although I imagine you probably have a few hairs in the asshole. Wiping your ass with hair in it is not an easy thing.
Yeah, I know lots of guys who shave their buttholes.
Wiping your ass when it's bald, man, it comes out clean. Clean.
You don't poop enough to worry about that.
I'll get a Brazilian for the rest of my life, I think.
Are you still doing the keto?
If I hit a certain weight. I was on it for 3.5 weeks.
He's a yo-yo.
I'm not on it right now.
It's a weird thing.
Why do you?
I weigh myself every day.
I think you need to diet, man.
I weigh myself every day. If I ever weigh 230 pounds,
you don't need to do this.
If I weigh 230, I go back on keto until I'm under. I don't want to be over 230. I don't want to get. I mean, I was 290 something. If you let it slip, it'll just keep gaining and gaining. Next thing you know, you're fucking 280. So if I hit 231, 232 pounds, I go back on keto till I'm like 225 and
got a recipe coming up for you.
Fire away. Yeah, don't waste your money, guys.
We got recipes today.
Why you got recipes?
Because I like recipes.
All right, let's just get to the news then. Shut this bitch up. Jesus.
It's me. I'm here. Hi.
That was Whoopi Goldberg in Milk.
I saw
You
that.
guys were paying attention.
She's hot.
I don't know why she ever took that picture or how it happened, but I found it last night on accident.
The Ted Danson years were weird years, man.
Let me tell you something. That is, if you just look at her, like let's say you were standing here having a conversation with her, she could easily be the most unattractive person on the face of the earth.
Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah.
Nah.
She's ugly.
She's not attractive to me, but I've seen her where she's not the most unattractive person in the world.
You mean like in Ghost
she's
and
young.
stuff? Like in Ghost and... That's what I'm saying. In Ghost and stuff, she wasn't as ugly.
I think she doesn't
Now as
look
she's
bad
getting older,
now.
I think she's
She
unattractive.
kind of looks the same. I mean, it just depends how her hair's done, really. But she's also a big croc gal.
Oh, yeah?
She loves the crocs, yeah.
That's why
I did
She's a
too.
big croc gal.
I did too.
She's probably jealous of them ugly fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw. I caught up with you guys
No,
before
you
I
didn't.
came on a little bit.
You didn't know about the sexual cocksmith. I seen the
I
look
didn't.
of
That
amazement
was a
in your
pleasant
face.
surprise. I was hoping to learn a little something.
You should watch the Ryan one.
Yeah, I've given several pieces
I don't want to
advice.
learn that much.
Well, no, it was him doing it, but Ryan was there. It was just a good segment.
Yeah, it usually is. So, hot new thing now. All kinds of boards. I like a giant adult Lunchable as much as anyone, but for your keto,
Boards.
a butter board. Just smear a bunch of butter on the table and then put things on it, and that's a fancy new recipe for you, because that's what's super hot right now.
What do you mean? Like
It's not a recipe if you don't tell me what the fuck goes
That's
in it.
it. You sprinkle
said you
some
put
honey on
butter
it,
all over
few
your fucking
pistachios, and then you get in there with some crackers. That's the recipe. That's
Butter.
the hot new thing.
Keto does not include crackers or honey.
Keto crackers. Some science food for you. Like the cloud
keto
bread.
honey
They do
too?
They do the cloud bread that's just eggs and wishes and like food coloring.
Did you say wishes?
Yeah, and some
like I just wish it was bread.
I wish
No,
it was
there's good
bread. It
keto
was
bread
fucked
now.
up.
There's good keto bread. There's not good cloud bread. That cloud bread's shit.
I've never
It's
had
just
cloud
eggs
bread.
in cornstarch.
Yeah, it's not good, man.
Cornstarch isn't keto.
It was like one of the first things.
It's gluten free was its
gluten.
claim to fame, I think.
So wait a minute. Fuck you. So we're just taking a bunch of butter?
Have you seen the price of butter is my point? My God, I know you do the grocery shopping.
Butter's
Fuck, who's out
expensive.
there doing butter boards?
Who's rubbing butter all over their table? That's a mess to
Did
clean
we
up.
ever talk about the lasagna table lady?
What?
Oh my God, the boards. Okay, so there's one now also with icing, and you make a lot of icing and stuff, and then you get in there with cookies. That's a thing. There's another lady who takes the island of her kitchen, and so the nacho table, I get.
I've seen the nacho
See the
tables.
nacho table. It's a little weird. This woman gets in there. God, I wish I still had the video. There's nothing down. There's no paper down. There's no plastic down. And she just dumps a bunch of cooked spaghetti and dumps a bunch of sauce on it and some cheese and some meatballs or whatever. And then she just gets her whole body in there and she's just mixing it up. And this is like rich white lady, giant white marble kitchen kind of gal, right? So
I'm not happy with these boards.
The evolution of that is the butter board. You buy $150 worth of butter, which is 2 pounds. You smear it on a table, and then you put like jelly on it and shit, and then you just eat butter.
What about after it's gone? Now
all you're doing is eating off a table.
That's what I mean. Yes. Why are we eating off tables?
That's the hot new thing. It's or the board.
So it's for a group of people. It's for a party.
You better have a nice table.
I bet for some people it is.
If I show up at anyone's house and I walk in and they got a table, not stuff, not like a big plate,
buffet,
a table with butter rolled all over it and shit in the butter, I'm walking the fuck out of there. All right, we're done. We're done. I don't want any part of this party. I don't want any part of these people.
I lubed my dick with butter once.
They're probably the same people who are drinking that green bean casserole seltzer with it.
I saw other seltzer flavors that were just fucking nasty too, like tuna fish and stuff. Gross.
People are so, I don't know.
Yeah, nasty. They're killing the name of seltzer.
Ugh. Oh man. So after you eat all this butter and this icing board and stuff, you might need some dental care, but you don't need to worry about that anymore. You just go to TikTok. TikTok's got your dental care. Are you guys TikTokers?
Not my wife is.
You TikTok?
No.
I don't do it because it's clearly a tool of the Chinese government. And it's working beautifully.
And it's to brainwash the Americans by the Chinese government. I like this conspiracy.
Russian trolls in the election
it's mostly
on
Americans
steroids.
Making the videos.
That's it. We're going to do it to ourselves. That's why it's beautiful.
But they control the algorithm. So, and they make the stupid shit get shown, and then the other people will do the stupid shit because they want to be shown, and really you're just making a bunch of people be fucking idiots.
And spend time and money, and they're using their algorithms to map your locations with your backgrounds.
I like the Chinese conspiracy about TikTok, but I hate TikTok. I really do.
We get a lot of hits on it.
If it's good enough to make it to Reddit, I'll look at it.
But I'm not interested. But what even with dental care?
These people apparently have taken to drilling holes in their own teeth so they can put jewels in it.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Smart. That'll work out well for you.
I don't know why. You can get flat jewels. You just stick it on there. Probably glue would be a better option. I don't know.
How about not having jewels on your teeth?
What brain space do you have to be in?
How about buying a grill?
You pick up the drill, the battery's dead. You sit there for 4 hours while it charges. If you're anything
fucking
like
rapper
me,
did this first, and now they're trying to do it.
I don't know who did it first.
My guess is Post Malone tried this first.
Nah, no one gives a fuck about Post
Malone. It amped up. They started with
little Yaki or some
suggesting that you floss your teeth with your hair. So there's been a little bit of dental play on the TikTok for a while.
You know what? I got a water pick yesterday, and
I love mine
for your birthday.
Yeah,
my birthday.
And
I love it.
How do you fucking use them without making your whole fucking bathroom look like a slip and slide? All right, because I'm using it, and there's just water everywhere.
You put it in your mouth, close your lips down before you turn it on, obviously.
It kind of hurts, too.
There's different settings, but yeah, I said the same thing. It does hurt.
Yeah, I mean, granted, that probably means I got bad gums, which makes sense.
I put salt water in mine.
Salt water? What are you, a fucking shark?
No, but it cleans, too. I mean, it flosses and disinfects a little bit with salt water, like gargling salt water. Basically, you stick that thing in your mouth. Sounds
like some old people shit that's not
What
real.
I do is I stick it in my mouth, then I turn it on, and literally I got my face down over the sink.
Yeah.
Because it always happens. The first couple times you use it, you're going to pull it out of there, not even thinking about it.
Oh, dude, I turned it on before I put it in. I'm like, oh, all right, press on.
Yeah, it goes everywhere.
I stick it in my mouth.
But
there's
you know
water
what?
Going everywhere.
The coolest part about it is when you close your mouth, if you're flossing with it, when you close your mouth, and then you spit, man, so much shit comes out. And you're like, fuck, I cleaned all that out of my teeth. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I was excited to get it. That's what I asked for my birthday. A water pick.
I ordered one.
42 years old.
Your mom or your wife get that for you?
My wife got it for me, and she's like, "Water pick? You sure you want one? You're gonna make a mess." I'll figure it out. Because she's like, "Your sister said she got one. She made a mess." I'm like, "Well, my sister's retarded. I'll figure this out."
And then I
made a mess right away. They do make
one that might be
retarded.
easier for you.
Yeah.
The only time it works is when you're pushing the button. You take your thumb off the button, it stops.
Yeah.
Because with the one you probably bought, just like mine, you actually have to click the button to turn it off.
I believe so. I don't know. I don't know which one she got.
The only thing I don't like about it, and I kind of like Matt Hudson's better.
Well, he went out and probably spent $600 on it.
Well, his has a...
We paid $50.
His has a big tank.
That's what I mean. Matt gets the best shit because...
It does run out of water.
Because he doesn't have anybody else to pay for.
It does run out of water.
Yeah.
How big is it? There's water in it.
Tall, and it's like a little tank on the side. You fill it up, and then you.
The tank's probably about half this. Probably only about 10, 12
But
ounces.
it does really clean your teeth.
I'm sure it'll. You just refill it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
it doesn't come. You don't run out of water per session, do you? Were you using this for a half hour? I mean, yeah, you just have to fill it up.
I do it for like 5 minutes, but it really does clean your teeth.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
It's a long time, buddy.
Maybe I'll do that. I'm not waiting until May to go to the fucking dentist.
No, it's pretty cool. It definitely, it's better than flossing.
Fuck with me at the
I think it's better than
desk.
flossing. You just have to make sure, because I touch my teeth with it and literally go to every tooth. In between every
really
tooth.
Tickle? Sounds like it.
No, it
tickles.
actually
it fucking hurts at first. I imagine your gums probably get used to it, and I probably got gum disease. That's probably why it hurts.
Yeah.
But
that's why it hurts me.
So do almost all of us. You know what I mean? No one really brushes
because we're not
their
water
teeth.
picking.
We're not doing any of the shit we're supposed to do.
If you're not getting in between your teeth and you're actually getting more on your gums, you will spit some blood out. It just happens.
No, that happens. It happens as I'm brushing my teeth and I go up too high.
It really, really, really cleans your teeth well. It flosses like a champ.
I like seeing blood. I felt like I really cleaned them that time if I see some blood.
Right.
I got after it. I
love mine. I use it twice a day. Fucking love it.
Okay. Put it on your dick?
No.
Next story.
I just always imagine that everything in your house you've put on your dick.
Oh, no.
That
or in your butt.
I don't think it would feel good.
No?
It hurts.
It's the water comes out pretty fucking hard. All right, this is like no one's taking the water pressure and going to the car wash and hitting their dick with it or anything.
I was real interested. You were noting the features on the sex toy that you tried with the nose and everything, and how that was part of your situation. Apparently, this is the hot new way to shame women and teens and feeling bad about their bodies. Is there's a trend now that people are talking about their nose gap. And I don't know. Thing? And I don't know if it's hot for it to be smaller or longer, but people feel bad about it all over.
There's a nose gap thing going on.
Nose gap,
huh?
In that nose gap.
I only made fun of the people with the cleft lips and shit. You know,
how's my nose gap?
I don't know. It's all covered
Your
up.
mustache is too deep.
Yeah, but you can see it where my mouth starts.
I don't know what I'm. Is the nose gap that little thing in between? You don't want it too wide?
I think you're just talking about the space.
They want it to be small, like this, like anime porn.
I feel like you got a big nose gap, dude.
They want everyone to look like anime porn.
I think when it's shaved, I think it looks normal.
I think if you went to third grade, they'd make fun of you
for my nose gap.
Yeah,
they might.
You got any lip under that mustache?
He's white. You don't have that much lip.
No, I look really bad when I shave.
Because of the nose gap.
Oh no. Because of the pedophile look.
Yeah.
I think you could pull off just a mustache.
Oh, no. I looked absolutely atrocious without it. And you know what? Just the mustache. I'm not trying to accentuate my age. I thought of growing a beard. I tried to grow a beard. It came in good. He saw it. But it came in fucking like, fleece as white as snow kind of thing.
Chris has a natural pedophile look when he like smiles at a camera for whatever reason. Like every time I see him, he has a smile. It's just so creepy looking. So I think if he shaved, it would be really bad. It's a bad thing for him. He needs this.
You say pedophile, and I don't know why my brain goes straight to the Philippines. I feel like there's a lot of pedophiles in the Philippines.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they're all American. They're all American.
They're all P-words?
I just feel like if I'm going to fuck a 9-year-old, I want it to be a Filipino.
Well, that's where this story happened.
They're all American tourists.
There's stray dogs running around in a city called Cebu City, which I had to look up because I'm
running
wondering,
so no one eats them.
I'm wondering what the fuck kind of country, like whose news am I looking at? Where does Cebu City? It's in the Philippines. I think you got a picture of it. This dog has just been running around, living life like this, and some nice person came along, helped him out, pulled that fucking knife out of the middle of his head. It doesn't say how long he's been like
just
that.
Stabs dogs in the forehead. But
Right.
maybe, you know what? Maybe that dog was being a dickhead. Maybe that dog attacked someone's child. You know what I mean? If
maybe the guy who stabbed him was just hungry.
Maybe just hungry. Yeah, I guess.
Yes, I said it. They eat dogs over there.
I don't know if they do in the Philippines, do they?
I think a lot of places.
You're just assuming all Asian.
No, I'm not assuming all Asian.
There are countries
all
that do
those
it.
island
Wrong.
I didn't make it up. There's Asian countries that do indeed eat dog and cat. I ain't making it up.
No, that's definitely true. I just don't know which one. I don't think all of them do.
I think it's like Thailand, Cambodia, stuff like that.
See, I think Korea.
No, see, Korea is very modern and
North Korea.
If they had a dog, they would eat it. The dear leader went around a few years ago and took all the dogs from all the people.
This guy's the man. He knows. You know.
I bet they ain't got no COVID.
Dogs help my anxiety and shit. Like, I feel better if I have dogs around. This motherfucker went around like no one's feeling good in my country besides me. And just took all the fucking dogs and I gave him a Russian accent. Just
no free meals here.
We talked about this a few months ago, but did we talk about the poop? He also collects all the people's poop, and if you don't give him enough poop, you get in trouble.
I don't feel like that's real.
No, that is real. I
it uses
heard
fuel
the same
and fertilizer.
What'd you say about Israel?
No, it is real. Literally, you
Palestine.
have to. The poor places in North Korea,
Yeah.
that don't have literally plumbing and stuff like that. You shit into buckets or whatever. You have to bring it to a designated place in a bag and give it to them.
To try to grow food.
What?
Yeah, it's for fertilizer.
They don't have plumbing there, so you shit in holes in the ground.
I get that part.
It's got bags.
It's easy to collect.
You have to collect it. It's fertilizer.
I just don't get why anybody want. Yeah, but can't we get fertilizer somewhere else? I don't want your shit.
They don't have any dogs.
Get stuff from places, man.
They don't.
What a
They
weird
ate
spot.
all their cows and dogs. They're gone.
Literally
What a weird
have to.
spot.
When you get it to them, they literally will chastise you if there's not enough poop in the bag.
But you can't
I
poop
heard
because
the
you're
same
starving to death. Yeah, it's a great. I hope someday we can vacation there.
I'll go to North Korea.
I want to go to Cuba because they have
Only if
all
I'm
our
with
old
Dennis
cars.
Rodman, though.
But see, Jason couldn't put his shit in a bag. It would have to be in like a jar or something.
Hey, leave us alone.
Leaky. Just it'd have to have a nice seal on it.
Yeah, but then you'd have to go through the whole town and clean the leak up because you'd have a big
You need
trail
it
of
for the
leak.
weight.
I wish I could shit right now. I ate some Oreos the other night. I haven't been able to shit since. Not real shit. For whatever reason, Oreos fuck up my IBS. I
Really?
had three Oreos. My intestines seize up, and I can't shit for like a day. And if I do, it's little popsicle shits. It's awful.
Do you take magnesium?
Get out of my life.
You
I
take
do.
a magnesium supplement. It helps your poop.
I've taken every supplement in the world.
You didn't
None of
take
them
magnesium.
work.
You know what the best supplement for magnesium is?
Come.
No, Epsom salts.
Oh.
Soaking your feet in them. When you take a
I soak my feet in
magnesium pill,
Are you taking magnesium?
You get like 10%
Epsom salt
of it.
bath?
no, I soak my feet in it though. I've got one of those vibrating things that massages your feet.
Of course you do.
And I fill it with fucking water and Epsom salts. My feet hurt sometimes.
you.
My
Yeah, you
feet
be
do
standing
hurt.
on them feet,
I'd
guys.
be standing.
You guys be standing on them feet.
He
Yeah,
gets to sit a lot.
Do you get special shoes? Do they buy you special shoes?
I buy
Bias.
Get
expensive.
Dr. Scholl's?
I buy expensive insoles for my shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, it was
Need
my
some of those.
birthday yesterday, and it was also Veterans Day.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thank for service.
our work sets up the chair, the one-person chair with the one meal for the dead soldier or whatever for Veterans Day.
Oh, okay.
You know that's what it's supposed to represent. I so wanted to take my lunch over there and just start eating. And if and I had their balloons right next to it. If anybody said anything, this is my birthday chair, man. They got me balloons. They got me my own setup.
for
And then
me.
I'd probably get knocked out by some Marine, but it would have been fucking fun.
Yeah, you ever look at the list of people who are in the service on that list?
They're all crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, do they do that at your work too? Like,
Yeah,
look at all these heroes that work here.
Yeah, and then you go down the list, you're like,
Don't get me wrong.
not all of them. I shouldn't say all
totally,
of them. But
am thankful for the people that did serve
Sure.
in the military. I didn't, but I am thankful for the ones they are. But
man.
I am.
some common threads in the
There's-
personalities there.
Let's go. I got a cutoff date. I'm sorry, but we haven't fought for America in a long time. So
Well, that's true.
I got a cutoff date. If you were in World War II, we got attacked by Pearl Harbor.
But
Okay, cool.
we're still fighting
You know
in
what I mean?
Iraq and Afghanistan.
We're not fighting for us. We're just
I'm
fighting.
probably missing out on a lot of good swipes.
Iraq and
as soon as I
Afghanistan
see
aren't
some
after my
USA
freedom.
shit.
But the point is, those people that are over there, they don't have a choice but to do it.
Oh, they could just not sign up.
Well, that's true.
They could say, hey, we're fighting wars for no fucking reason.
20
no,
and out,
thank
man.
you.
It's a hell of a deal.
No, thank you.
Oh,
But-
you know what? I'm not getting political.
We're gonna work
and
till
I
we're
don't want to
70.
shit on all of them, but it's just sometimes you're just like, did you really fight for my freedom?
Sometimes
You're
I think
blowing up
that-
brown people for no reason.
And then when Veterans Day comes along and I see that you can get a free Chick-fil-A sandwich and a free Alfredo at Olive Garden,
Applebee's, I think.
and I'm thinking, this is the fucking best we got. This is the best we got for our heroes.
Yeah, but you can get a free meal at a lot of places
Yeah.
if you're a veteran.
It's just so nothing.
I wonder if anybody. I'm
Performative on
sure
the
someone
part
does.
of the
I'm sure
business.
someone makes the rounds and eats like 19 meals.
I guarantee.
I would. I
hope
would just
so.
doggy bag them.
I hope so.
So they
Especially-
take like 2 bites. And go,
especially
my
those-
stomach's upset. Can
What
I get
about
a box?
those? What about those veterans that are like? There's a lot of homeless veterans and shit. I bet you they go crazy on
They
that.
probably don't let them.
They don't get a ride.
How can they not
there.
let you? You're a
Because
veteran. You've
they're-
got a military ID.
Yeah, but they're all homeless and shit. They probably don't have their ID on them.
Oh,
You know what
they
I
got
mean?
one
They're,
thing they
they're
got that.
fucking. They're barking at walls and shit. You think they're carrying ID?
That's how you
No,
get the
I'm-
stolen valor people called out. You go up to them and ask them for it.
I
Because if
steal
you're
valor-
in the military, you have that shit.
As a DoorDash driver,
Oh, yeah.
I steal valor all the time.
Really?
Those veteran spots are usually real close. So I just, I'll be out in a second. You calm down. If I see some fucking guy with an army hat and one leg pulling up, okay, I'll move my car real quick for you, buddy.
Yeah.
But otherwise, let me grab my food and get the fuck out of here. Thanks for the valor.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that. But
I'm trying to get beat up by veterans today.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for him. I'm just
fucking around.
No, I'm thankful to the veterans. I didn't do it. You know, there's guys over there with fucking guns getting shot at all the time.
Fuck no, I'm too big of a pussy to do that. But I just don't understand the point of it either. So
we got drones now. We don't have to put
drones.
people out there. That's crazy talk.
We don't have enough drones.
Probably not.
You don't think we have enough?
Enough to replace all the fucking soldiers?
Oh, no, not all the soldiers. But
that's what she's talking about.
We will. We're working
all
on
these
it.
video game kids growing up. They're in training for that. They don't even know. Call of Duty.
Man,
that's a training game.
You know what though? Seriously, I watched this fucking video the other day on YouTube of drone bombings. Those little fucking drones can wipe out a fucking city in no time.
Well, that's always the funny thing about the gun nuts. They're like, I'm keeping my guns to protect myself in case the government comes after me, and it's like. Dude, some guy in a mountain in Nevada is going to play a joystick and blow up you and your whole town.
Yeah.
Shut up. Your AK is not going to do anything.
No.
It's just the dumbest argument ever.
The technology of
Mine's
some of
not
our
for
military
protection
stuff
from the
is
government. It's
insane.
for protection from other people.
No,
like
I get that. I have a gun. I love guns.
It's from other people.
I'm not an anti-gun guy at all. The idea that you got it to protect yourself from the tyrannical government. It's just like
okay,
they're gonna kill you.
What's his name? Bundy.
All of them. There's a bunch of people that think that. A bunch of those NRA guys. That's what they actually believe. They got it in case shit. Hey, like it's 1862.
I mean, that's a really strict reading of the Second Amendment, but
that's the way a lot of dummies are.
Well.
Anyways, you got any more news?
I mean, I only just have one dildo that I hope that Chris buys because it's in memoriam. In memorandum?
Price range.
Yeah, for the dead Guar guy.
The Guar guy.
The Guar guys are putting out dildos now.
Otimus Maximus or whatever?
Is it Otimus Maximus?
Well, that's a cool looking dildo though.
It looks like
it's
a snail.
Huge. Look, did you flip through the pictures and see the one next to the pop can?
I don't know, but these are really big, but
they are. It's like 4 times the size of a normal soda can. It's the biggest, gnarliest thing I've ever seen.
I'll never buy something like that.
Well, but you should try it.
I'm reviewing these. There's nowhere for me to put a dildo.
A butt eater.
Well, I could do it with a girl.
Yeah,
this is art. This is
tell her to rate you 4 to 5 boners or whatever.
Look at that. It's a cuttlefish. Look at that thing.
Oh my God.
Holy crap.
That's a Coke can attached.
People really love Guar. They're going to buy this and they're going to...
Yeah, so these dildos...
How much of that could you take?
These dildos are giant.
At that thickiness? I don't know. Well, I tell you, it's not much bigger than a Jimmy John sandwich.
You fucked a Jimmy John sandwich?
Family size can of ravioli.
She fucked some dude that we used to work with at a...
Oh, you told me had a horse cock.
Apparently had a sandwich the size of a Jimmy John. Or a dick the size of a sandwich.
No, he didn't.
He's a little guy, too.
Yeah.
That's this big. He didn't have a dick this big.
Dude, tell me about it. I laughed out loud. In his face the first time I saw it. Fucking knocking on his knees. Oh, my God.
I didn't know you knew, Jeff.
Who?
Apparently it's the same thing, yeah.
Whoa.
Jeff looked like that Mountain Dew can.
And he was like skinny. He kind of looked like he has AIDS.
Yeah,
I think
it was a risk.
Jason
warned me on that one. He was afraid I was going to fall in love, but
that
was not part of the program.
I think the biggest dicks are mostly going to be on skinny dudes.
He's not just skinny. He's little. He's little.
Yeah, he was a little short fella, too.
Sorry, fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what?
I don't think he listens.
I've learned this terminology from some of the girls at work.
Yeah.
Does he have any stroke, though?
What?
Apparently, that's what they say. Even if you have a big dick, if you don't know how to fuck, having stroke, it's no good.
Yeah, but that girl in particular, I think you're talking about. I mean, I think she's only fucked big dicks. So when you're, you know what I mean? When you got
no. This one was saying that because of a little dick. She said had a little dick and he had no stroke. So she was willing to accept the small dick if he knew how to fuck with it. But apparently he didn't know how to fuck with it.
We're talking about a different
girl. That can be said of anyone at all. Any dick can be useless if you don't know.
Really? I mean, once you get to a certain size, does it matter?
Yeah.
When it's still gigantic
it matters
like that?
more. You got to be cautious. You got to be aware of signals from your lady.
You're probably right. I guess.
You really got to be, you can't just go in there
on the first pump
giving it 100%. You're going to tear through some shit.
I would like to have one of those giant dicks.
Yeah, I thought that was the best part, too.
On this Guar dildo, the brain balls are awesome. I might buy one just to put on a wall.
They know about molding plastics over there.
I don't know if I like that or the dark one. I like the light one better.
Yeah,
No surprise. Hey, there are some veins and shit on it too.
Yeah, there's a lot of detail in there. I don't know why it bothers me that they look wet. But I don't like things that are.
Is that supposed to look like a frog or a snail?
When you were talking about cleaning that thing out,
Yeah, I don't really understand the face.
I don't either.
I don't understand what that has to do with Guar.
It's cuttlefish. It's his animal.
Well, when it was standing up next to the Coke can, I did see.
Is cuttlefish the thing that swims up your dick hole?
Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. It's the old dick hole
I
swimmer.
didn't read it, guys. I looked at the picture.
I don't feel like looking. A cuttlefish of
It was forged deep in the bad dragon lair where legendary sexsmiths work day and night to create the highest quality fantasy-themed adult toys in the business.
Good for them.
The result is a new monster dong for the denizens of planet Earth. Now you too can wield the awesome power of the winged wiener of Odorous Orungus, the cuttlefish of Cthulhu.
Winged wiener.
The cuttlefish.
I do want. You know what? I've never been the type to have sex toys for myself.
I've never had wings on my cock.
I've got a bunch of sex toys that I use for the friends that I have. Mm-hmm. I don't really buy. I've never owned a fleshlight or any of those jerk off toys or sex dolls. I've never owned those. But I did see one that looked pretty fucking cool. This was a sex toy. This was a fleshlight that pumped for you. It was electric.
Do you hold it in place and
you stick your dick there.
Hands free.
Huh?
Is it hands free?
No, it has a fucking suction cup on the end. Yeah, it's like one of those dildos. You stick it where you want to stick it. You put your Peter in there and.
They have dongs.
Where are you going to stick it? I mean, it's almost guaranteed now you got to stand up. So that's. I don't like standing up.
I don't like standing up either.
But where else are you going to stick it?
Well, what? No, yeah, it can.
Like a dong. They have dongs that stick to the bathtub.
What if you just stuck it like
a pocket pussy, right?
On the corner of the couch or something?
It's so sad.
It wouldn't move as long as it doesn't move because it's got like an overlapping sleeve that pumps.
Some sad little incel humping his couch with a $400 sex toy inside the cushion.
Well, those women,
and that's the kind of people that are going to buy it. Yes,
women have websites like for these fuck machines. It's like a fucking drill, or they have some really fancy, elaborate ones.
That's just high quality German engineering.
Well, I want some high quality German engineering on my knob.
You're so simple, you don't need it.
I want to try it, just to try it. I mean, send me.
Up on the sex.
No, it's like $150.
Rocker.
That's out of the price range.
Yeah, that's way too much money.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. What do you mean, me, you too?
It's way too much money.
Oh, I thought you got raped.
I don't want bouncy balls with a dick on it.
You didn't put the hashtag in front of it, so I should have been thrown off.
No more.
You want to get raped?
Whoa! Why would you want that?
I said bouncy ball with a dong on it.
Oh, they have Sibians, too.
Yeah, I know. They have that. Or
what is he talking about?
Just a saddle that has it.
It's a Sibian. Like a Shane Gillis.
Yeah, I know a transsexual that hops on those Sibians. And I believe you can see the pictures, but I don't got $5. So it is what it is.
Oh, you got to pay $5 to see the pictures?
For the OnlyFans.
Yeah, for the OnlyFans.
And, all these sex toys that I am reviewing for you, if you subscribe to my OnlyFans, you can see me using them.
Oh, hot dog.
You should get OnlyFans. See if you get any subscribers.
57-year-old guy jacking off with a mouth and a nose.
We need to find somewhere to sell my dirty underwear.
All you got to do is go to OnlyFans. I promise you'll sell some.
I'll dirt them up good.
We know somebody. I don't know how well you know her, but I know her, and she, from work, that had an OnlyFans for just her feet, and she said she was making money on it and everything, but she stopped because she didn't want her kids are getting a little older, and she didn't want them to know that she operates an OnlyFans.
There's a website just for feet, and you can sell pics or videos or lives.
I think there's a market out there for almost anything.
Sure.
Yeah, I cracked my because I was like, "Did you make money off of that?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I didn't ask the amount or anything like that. I will
because that's what
I forgot. You know what I mean? And we talk. She's a server, so we only talk in like little 20-second spurts because she's doing her job, I'm doing my job, and we don't ever have a break together, so I never talk to her then.
How much for the foot thing?
But I always give her shit because we're friends.
How about this?
Yeah.
I make an OnlyFans, and what I do is, in different pictures, I dress my dick up as different people. Like I can put like little outfits on it, like an Abe Lincoln hat.
Like Lil Nick?
Dude, I hate that you just said Abe Lincoln, because that was literally what I was about to say. You're going to dress him like Abe Lincoln, have him shot in a theater, stuff like that.
No,
like
just put a little fucking top hat on him.
Yeah, it's perfect for top hat work.
Because all those little action figures have clothes.
You should recreate all the presidential assassinations with your dick.
All three?
Yeah, well, still, that's a 3-part series. That'd be nice. There's more than 3, right?
I think there was 3. I think there was Lincoln, Hamilton.
How'd he get killed?
Kennedy?
Hamilton shot in a duel with Aaron Burr.
I don't think that's what killed him, though, was it?
Yeah, he got shot with a bullet. He lost the duel.
Shot with a bullet,
The
Jason.
bullet. God damn, man. 4 sitting presidents. You got Abe
4.
Lincoln, James Garfield, William McKinney, and John F. Kennedy. Yeah, I thought the one you were talking about did not happen. I know he did get shot in a duel with Burr, but I didn't think that happened while he was president.
Yeah, he was president.
I don't know how the other ones got in.
Well, we know how Kennedy did it.
Maybe.
Do we? He's coming back.
Well, we know that he got shot.
You seeing these people in Dallas? He's coming back. He is currently
we know
the
that he
vice
got shot. We
he's
all saw
currently
that
the vice
Zapruder
president.
film.
Some dirty socialist killed McKinley.
So 4 sitting presidents.
Yeah.
Lincoln, Kennedy, McKinley, and Garfield.
Yeah.
And Hamilton. That's 5.
You're not. You didn't.
Did you just throw some extras
You
in there?
did.
We got Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and Kennedy. Who'd you throw in there?
Hamilton.
Well, he's not on this
No.
list.
Also, he wasn't president anymore?
No.
Was
Apparently
Hamilton
not.
killed?
He was busy producing
He
his
died-
Broadway play.
He died in a fucking duel.
The black one?
Oh.
I'm Alexander Hamilton. I sing all the songs. I've never seen that.
That's actually a good. It's good.
I guess he wasn't
I
president
don't think
anymore?
I don't think he died in a duel, man. Oh, died after fighting a duel.
After. Psh, pussy.
What a fucking puss.
Real man dies in combat.
Yeah, fatally. Aaron Burr shot him, killed him. But that was after, I guess.
Probably shot him in the arm. Died of something stupid you can't die from today.
Was he even a
He
president?
wasn't even a president.
He wasn't even
No.
a president. Yeah, he was just a
No,
founding father.
Aaron Burr was a vice
Treasurer or
president.
some shit.
Yeah.
Aaron Burr was a vice president.
We're
yeah.
idiots.
No,
We're really bad at this
We
history
don't
stuff.
know.
We are.
We only have like 200 years of American history to try to remember.
It's
We
all made
can't
up.
fucking
I don't.
do it.
I make it up. I don't believe any of
They
it.
got 6,000 years of
Yeah.
British history.
I bet you he died with scabies or something like that. He itched himself to death, and they covered it up with a duel. I ain't believing it. I ain't believing a word. This is all bullshit. Hey, do we got a whatever they're called?
A name your price? I do.
Oh, good.
Oh my.
Man, I really need to organize this so I can find these quicker.
Name your price. Now, Whoopi, I don't know if you haven't played this
Not
yet.
another new segment.
Yeah, I'm going to give you
Oh,
a
I
scenario.
caught up. I know what's going on.
Yeah, you
I
forget.
just a little bit.
We've been doing this for a
We've
month.
only had this for like 5 episodes in a row. I caught up.
You're so
Shut
full
the
of shit.
fuck up. Just say you don't listen. I don't give a shit. I don't
I've
want you to
told
listen.
that. I've told you that.
If you
And
don't
this
listen,
is-
anyone who don't listen, go fuck yourself.
This is a thing where you have to give a legitimate price. You know, like if I
So
say
instead of you telling me it's going to be a homeless man, I have to tell you it's going to be a homeless man.
they're not always sexual. Tonight's is not sexual at all, really. I like if I'm going to say ram that Mountain Dew can up your pussy. You couldn't say, all right, $1 billion. That's my price. You can't do that. It's got to be a realistic price. All right, you guys are sitting in your living rooms, okay? Guy knocks on your door. He said, hey, man, I need a favor. I just got caught with underage porn on my computer. The sentence is going to be 2 years. I can't do 2 years. Will you say it's yours and do the 2 years for me? So you have to say, okay, that's my computer. That's my kiddie porn. You'll have to do the 2 years in prison, and then you'll have to register your whole life as a sex offender. Name your price.
But that's your whole life long.
2 years.
No, not 2 years. Your entire life. You got to be on the list. You got to tell people when
I
you
agree.
move.
That is a lifelong
That's
thing.
a life sentence.
But how many people truly know? I guarantee we know people on the list, but we don't know who they are.
Oh, I know they are peeping, Kev.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of people on the
man.
list that you don't know.
I own a house. He can find me. Quit it.
What I'm saying is there's a lot of people on the
forget what road you
registered
live on.
sex offender list that
You're
we
lucky
don't
I'm
know
dumb
are
and I
on
don't
it.
remember your road. I would have said it.
We don't know they're on the list. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They can't get any kind of background check and shit like that. They're not getting jobs. They can't live within a certain amount. They have to tell the government anytime they move anywhere. It's a lifelong thing, dude.
Right.
It's a lifelong thing. And if anyone finds out, they tell everyone like we do. You find out anybody we work with on the sex offender list, you're not going to go.
All right, let me amend it
I
then.
got a postcard with your
Look at
picture
Brad
on
over
it.
there. He fingered a 4-year-old.
Let me amend it then, okay? You don't have to register. You just have to do the 2 years as a sex
Okay.
offender.
We're in a different country.
And no one will ever know. So in this,
Except for the people in fucking prison are going to know.
well, yeah, of course. But okay. That does change it. I mean, because I'd still come up with a price with the other one. It's just it's a big fucking price.
Yeah,
it'd have to be in the millions.
All right, well, let's just do this realistically. You don't have to register, but you have to say it was your computer. You have to go to jail for it, and you're in there for 2 years for kiddie porn on your computer.
I'm still in the millions, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not going to jail for 2 years for anything and not wanting at least some millions.
Millions.
Yeah.
Even though I got to go lady prison, it's probably like not as bad.
You ain't giving me like my salary to go to jail for 2 years. I'll pass. I'll do what I do for my salary.
I'm with you on that.
It's going to have to be a significant amount of money that not only that, but sets me up for a little while down the road. Maybe not lifetime. I'm not asking for 100 million or anything.
Enough for me to live my life in comfort on the shores of some foreign beach.
I'm thinking
is strong on the dollar.
I'm thinking 4 or 5 million. If for me to just go to jail for 2 years.
Shoot. I think I'm not calibrated to the game. I'm like 500 million.
500 million?
Yeah.
You want
$500 million.
You want $500 million to go fucking
that would probably
scissor
be for
Linda in fucking prison.
The first scenario. For the second scenario, probably considerably less. 75 million?
All right, now mine's going to be a little different. I'm going to say 3 million.
I'm going to have to declare this tax.
All right, well, we're close.
I'm going to say 3 million because it'll give my kids each $1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll set them up.
That's nice of you. My kids are getting $20 allowances.
And but the only now see here's
Not
the
now.
thing. Here's the thing that we have to consider. You don't have to consider this as much as we do. We could die in there. People in prison don't like fucking child diddlers.
Kill each other.
Yeah, they don't like diddlers. It's hard to talk. Maybe you pay them off, so you need some money maybe to pay off some inmates too.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, I didn't really
smart.
diddle. I made $5 million for this.
Commissary.
Check out this bank account. I get you a few bucks. So maybe I have to ask for more for protection in prison. Now I need $7 million, $5 million for myself, $2 million to pay off everyone in prison so they don't butt fuck me.
I'll come down to
beat the
50
shit out of you.
million.
All right, I'm sticking with 3 million because I think.
So $3 million.
$1 million is not.
And you're going to give each one of your kids $1 million. So you keep zero? You're doing this for free?
Well, I'm setting my kids up.
You're setting your kids up, but come on, man. You don't want a little extra on the end? So you don't want to be set up yourself?
I'm trying to be realistic. Yeah, but I'm trying to be realistic in this game here. I'm not trying to say a half. You said $500 million.
I came down to 50 million. That's a considerable drop.
Now you're ridiculous, especially for a woman's prison.
I'm going to
All right,
ask
well then
for it.
how about 4 million? That way I get one too.
Well, you're not negotiating with me. I just think your price is goofy.
Is nothing. $1 million is not that much money.
That's what rich people tell you. That's not true. You give me $1
true.
million, I'll figure it out.
I can't live the rest of my life on $1 million in a tropical paradise, even where the dollar's strong.
Oh, I don't know. Even where the dollar's strong, you could probably.
Dollar's strong, I'll come down to
we're talking
million.
about. We're talking about $1 million.
Thailand.
We're not talking about just I got assets worth $1 million. I'm talking about $1 million, cold hard cash, no taxes going anywhere. I got $1 million. I can live the rest of my life in a fucking shit box.
Tropical paradise.
Well, that's what I mean.
I don't want a shit box, though. I need air conditioning in the tropical paradise.
No. The tropical paradise is nice. It's just the surrounding area is the shit box. That's why you can get it for $10.
That's great.
It's going to overlook some favelas or something. You're going to have to watch some dogs eat a 4-year-old every so often. This is just going to have to happen. But at least I got a nice place that overlooks the ocean and that big Jesus statue. Or it's not even Jesus, is it? It's
no.
The Saint. I don't know.
Who's
the Brazil statue of? That's my favorite statue
Jesus.
in the world.
No,
is it Jesus?
Yeah, it is called Christ the Redeemer.
Oh, okay.
You're right. It is Christ the Redeemer.
The one that goes over Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest fucking statues
That thing
in the
would
world.
make a really great butterboard.
I think that's cool. And you know what's really cool? Because I think that statue is really cool too. I've watched videos of guys that were like fixing it and cleaning it, and they literally climb out on the fucking arm and shit. And the fucking view is unfucking real.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Oh, scary.
Yeah,
that's
the
why
view's unreal.
When I get my $5 million after taking credit for butt fucking a child, I am.
It's just porn on the computer.
You only thought about it.
Okay, porn.
You didn't do it.
Oh, that's a lot of. I didn't even consider that. As soon as you say pedophile, I go to the worst possible places.
Yeah, no, you just had
You're
stuff
still
on
a pedophile if you think about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Even if you don't act upon it.
Yeah.
But see, here,
It's more
I
respectable.
guess here's the way
I
I'm
think
looking
we know
at it.
anyone that's into kids, but just is really knows that it's bad. So
You
they
know
don't.
what? I really
Guys used to like me
and
a
I
lot
mean
more
this-
before I was 18.
I mean,
that.
I mean this real seriously.
Yeah.
I really fucking hope I don't.
Me too. I mean, we
Because-
did.
I know, and let me tell you
We
something.
legitimately did.
And I felt so fucked up over that because I hate to say fooled,
Yeah.
but because I didn't know. Because if I find out, honestly, that you're into kids, I fucking hate your fucking guts and I wish you were dead. Mm-hmm. Really?
See, I've known, in my lifetime, 42 years, I've known 3 diddlers. 3 people that have got, basically busted for being diddlers. Now, 2 of them, I knew they were diddlers. You know what I mean? Like, you would have asked me, I would have been like, yeah, that guy's a diddler. Stay the fuck away from him. But the third one, not so much. The third one, I didn't know he was a diddler until after he killed himself for being a diddler.
Or like, like dates too young girls, or like real diddler?
One was a boy's.
Real diddler?
The other one was really sick. This one got busted with not only child pornography, but like beating up kids porn, like viciously beating the shit out of
that guy should die.
Yes, and that guy I knew right from the beginning, like, this guy's fucking weird. Like, he just gave off that vibe.
That guy should die.
I knew right away that I don't want to be anywhere close to this guy. I didn't like being in the same room with him alone. It was one of those kind of things. It was like, ugh.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not. If I know a 20-year-old,
hey man, I worked a long time in the pizza business.
if I know a 21-year-old kid,
you might know one of them.
Who dates a 17-year-old girl. That's not what I'm
history.
talking about. I'm talking about grown men that actually think there's anything sexually attractive about anybody under 18.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking know you. As a matter of fact, get the fuck away from me. Yeah. You know what I mean? I really hope we don't know anybody like that. Because that would really fuck with me.
I'm the opposite. I've enjoyed watching the stars of our youth grow into distinguished old men. It's been great.
I'm going to put a bet on that we do know.
That I hope
just because think about the amount of people you know. I mean, just playing percentages. You know what I mean? The amount of people you know. Let's just say the amount of people you work with, there's 1,500 people there or something like that. You'd think percentage-wise, there's not one person in that building that's into underage kids.
I
guarantee there is.
I mean,
I guarantee there is. I mean, it's just you play percentages, but most people can oppress it at least. I'd hope.
Well, you know what? You're
sickness.
People got
just
all
as
kind of
fucking bad
secrets.
if you oppress it. The fact that it pops into your fucking head at all, it makes you a fucking creature.
Your wires are messed up.
Yeah,
that's all
your
there
wires
is to
are
it. That's
fucked
your
up.
fucking wires are fucked
I don't
up.
believe, this is me, and I'm not fuck the rehabilitation thing. I think if your wires are that fucked up, they can't be uncrossed.
I'm with you.
You can't be rehabilitated.
No,
I don't think.
No,
I don't think you can be rehabilitated from being in the case.
And even if you could, which I don't think you can,
you can repress.
You've already done it. So the fact that you've ever done it, you're never entitled to forgiveness, in my opinion.
You may be able to repress it. You may be able to fight back the urge, but I don't think you can slip it around your head.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like any other kind of thing. Could you all of a sudden be in the chicks? You know what I mean? Or what you're not attracted to? It's your brain's wired the way it is. I don't think any kind of punishment can rewire.
Is like young boys.
But those people, unfortunately, are dangerous.
30.
You know?
Yeah. See,
men
to
under
me,
30 are too young.
To me, fuck no. It's just women and dogs, and anything else to me is really fucked up.
What? Did you just say?
Women and dogs.
You're into women and dogs?
I made a joke here, Whoop.
Well, he fucked up because everyone knows you go with lamb. The lamb has the most realistic pussy compared to humans.
Sheep does. They say.
Sheep. I meant to say sheep. Aren't sheep and lamb basically the same thing?
Sheep is a lamb is a baby sheep.
Well, then what the fuck are we talking
about? You're a pedophile bestiality person if you do.
Mutton.
Well, yeah. Who would want to fuck a full-grown dog?
Mutton's a goat.
Who would ever want to fuck a full-grown dog?
It's like, it's a mountain sheep.
Mutton sheep?
Yeah, it's a mountain sheep, more like a goat.
Fucking rookies out here fucking the full-grown dogs. No, you always fuck a puppy.
A lamb.
Let's fight. And they think it's normal. This is just what we do with humans. The other dogs have been around humans their whole life. They know this is what happens.
Wrong.
Yeah, they're like, hey, buddy, get off the butthole.
You know what?
But a puppy, they don't know much.
I think now that I do know somebody.
Who
is wired that way. I'm not going to say his fucking name.
That'd be
but
mean.
I know we used to work with him.
Oh, used to?
Yeah, and I do know that he...
oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we know someone.
What about the peanut butter pussy ladies? Do you think that's just as bad?
No, they're not fucking them.
Yeah, they are.
Peanut butter pussy ladies?
Yes.
They're just as weird.
They're letting dogs fuck them.
Oh, they're weird. You let a dog fuck you, and you're fucking seriously twisted.
Your dog's in here right now. They want to.
I don't think there's much difference between a person that sticks their dick in the butt of a dog and a lady who puts a little peanut butter on the puss
and lets zero difference.
Oh, I think you're fucked up.
I think both of them are both really weird. Equally fucked up to me.
You don't think they're equal?
Well, yeah, they're both really fucking twisted.
Do you think they're equal?
Yes, I do think they're equal.
Okay.
But I would think the guy.
We just want equality.
I would think the girl that actually fucking let a dog mount and fucking stick his red rocket in there is fucking really fucked up.
Does that happen? I mean,
yes, it happens.
Is that a possibility? I didn't think it would reach.
What are you talking about? It doesn't happen.
There's horse fucker.
I've seen horse fuck. That's what I mean. I've seen the horse fucking.
Dog fucking is very common.
Is it?
As a matter of, it's got a name.
What?
It's called being knotted.
Well, to be fair, munging has a name too, and I don't think it's happening a lot of times.
Dude, I guarantee you can find 10,000 videos right now of girls fucking dogs.
See, I almost typed it in.
Is it going to fuck up my internet?
Yeah, am I going to be put on a list?
I guarantee it's out there. I fucking know it.
Show me on your flipper.
I mean, I'm afraid someone's going to show up my door. You shouldn't be looking at dog fucking, sir. Come with me.
Yeah, I don't think it's illegal.
I see you have two dogs. We're taking
it's definitely illegal.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's illegal to look at the porn.
But I don't know if it's illegal to look at.
That's a common thing.
It'll still get you on a list.
That's a common thing.
It's like
getting on a list.
Yeah, it's like in states where weed's legalized, you still can't sell the weed. You know what I mean? You got to buy it from the store.
I guarantee that's
which I'm 100% okay
That's
with.
a normal thing.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Not normal, but I guarantee it's.
I don't know. I miss drug dealers. I do miss drug dealers. Certain drug dealers. If you had a good drug dealer, and I've had good drug dealers over the years, where you go to their house, you buy a bag of weed, you smoke a joint with them, you shoot the shit for a half hour, and then you leave. And they're great experiences because these people were always a little kooky, a little whatever.
There with
and and there was always some weirdos would show up, especially the drug dealers that sold other drugs besides weed. I missed that experience.
I was spoiled. Like
it was so much better than sitting in line at Sunnyside
for a long time.
Yeah.
And then after that, God, I was just like blowing the wind for so many years. It was
really
terrible. My drug dealer died.
I've had a lot of decent drug dealers. I've had some.
You've had some fucked up friends, man.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I've had so many good drug dealers over the years, and all those people have great stories.
All right, I'm going to Google, do women really have sex with dogs?
Okay, flip it.
I don't want to see a video.
I was moving on the drug dealers, but go back.
See,
I think I might have been with you that night. I did the baddest bad thing in my life.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
I think it might be...
You fucked a dog?
No.
Oh.
No.
I wasn't there, Whoopi. Don't be telling people I was there when you're out there fucking a beagle.
We're in Quail Creek.
Okay, I've been there, lived there.
Yeah. There was a man with a giant bag of Xanax.
All right, I probably did some Xanax in Quail Creek.
It says on Quora.
I think it might be like... I think I might know this person now, but I don't make the connection.
I'm confused.
Do women actually have sex with animals, or is it a porn myth? If it's true and they do,
animals
which
are
animals?
Different. I said dog. Okay,
which animals? Says yes. Unfortunately, horses and dogs are the most common victims. And unfortunately.
I know,
but I'm going to do with a cat dick.
Well, because this guy considers...
Maybe not fortunately.
Well, no, this person answering the question considers
maybe we should ask the
animal
dog.
Abuse.
No one's fucking those ducks.
And I consider it animal abuse because they can't consent. Not to mention the risk of diseases.
Does it say women
not
or
to
men?
mention women.
Okay.
What will happen if dog sperm... never mind.
Because I don't feel... I mean, it's kind of weird the way I look at things, and I think a lot of men look at these things. I don't really feel bad for the dog that's fucking the woman. You know, and I feel bad for the dog that's getting fucked by a dude. You know, well, and the pussy licking... Well, it's getting peanut butter. You think it gives a shit to eat off the ground?
Did you know that in Texas, right now, it's entirely legal for a man or woman to walk into a pet store, buy a dog, take it home, and fuck it.
Well, Texas.
But it says right here.
Hey, you want to talk about freedom? We got freedom down in Texas.
Bestiality is much more common than you'd think.
I'm sure of it. Incels are everywhere.
Yeah, I imagine that's probably true.
Them types of folks.
All right, I think that's it for this week, guys. We have anything else? You got a fuck you or anything like that? We can end with a fuck you if you got an asshole. I don't got an asshole, really.
I have a hero.
I don't give a shit. Oh, let's end with a hero then. And this is also a new song we made. By we, I mean Chuck. I'm going to be honest with Chuck. It's not my favorite, but I blame myself.
He's got a new studio.
I blame myself. Yeah, he did buy it.
Because that's what you told him to make.
Well, I told him to make it that way, but I didn't tell him that it's hero. Oh. That's a big, that's the whole thing.
Let's hear it.
But here we go. Well, no, we wanted to use the original song. What was the song? I need a hero. And we used it once, and YouTube flagged me. So I was like, fuck, I can't do that one again. Oh. So I told Chuck to make a ripoff of that song. And this is what he gave me.
I need a hero. Only a hero. Don't want anybody. He's got to be strong, and he's got to be fast, and he's got to be larger than life. I need a hero.
Is that from In Living Color?
Yeah, that's Handyman.
And he used the exact same lyrics.
That's funny. And I told him to. I told him to make the song but make it unrecognizable, which is basically what he did, which is cool and everything. But I should have told him, my fault.
Man. I wonder what he did.
And then I feel bad saying, hey, man, can you back and edit that? Blah, blah. But he did, like she just said, he bought a new barn shed kind of thing that he's converting into a studio. So he'll probably be happy to use a new studio when that's set up and send us some more songs.
Pay him. He's got to pay for his shed.
Nah, I'm not paying him.
I'll give him $20.
I'm never going to pay him.
Give him $20.
No, I love him. It's my best friend, but I'm not paying him $1. And guess what? If he ever wants me to do anything for him, whatever it is, I'll do it, and I won't charge him $1.
What if he said, hey, they found some shit on my computer, and I need someone to go to jail for me for 2 years? Would you do it for me?
$5 million.
Yeah.
Right? I got
Your best friend doesn't have $5 million.
Well, too bad for him. Then he's going to go to porn jail. I guess what? If I found out that he's looking at child porn, he's not my best friend anymore,
Right.
regardless if he was ever my best friend.
He's married.
All
He'll
right.
get a conjugal. It's fine.
I have a hero. And this hero, to me, is somebody that I had never heard of. Apparently, he's been around for a while. He was turned on to me by Matt Hudson. His name is Pierogi. Have you ever heard of Pierogi?
Maybe.
No, but it's a magical food.
It's fucking incredible, this guy. He is a fucking crazy YouTuber. He is one of those absolutely crazy computer hacker genius guys.
All right.
And what he does is he fucks with Indian scammers that call people and try to steal your fucking money.
What's his problem with the Navajo?
No, dots, not feathers.
Okay.
But
Jesus.
because you get phone calls, hey, this is Amazon. I'm going to, blah, blah, blah. This is
I work
Microsoft.
for the tribe, dude. I speak no ill of them.
There's a million of them. And all of these payback, all these scammers are in India, operating under, and what he does is basically he calls them and says, hey, I got a phone call from you. His computer hacking is crazy. He literally, once they try to get into his computer, he gets into theirs. And he will show them fucking pictures of themselves. He will show them videos of their office. And these people freak the fuck out. Because even over in India, it's still fucking very illegal. And if the feds come, you're fucking going to prison forever. And he basically fucks with these scammers. He gets them to do things on their computer. He wipes out all their fucking files.
He's a white hat hacker.
White hacker. His name is Pierogi, and the YouTube channel is called Payback Scammer. And it's so funny because he actually learned to speak some Indian. He calls these people. They say, "Oh, you don't know who we are. Fuck you." Blah blah blah. And all of a sudden, on their computer will flash a picture of their office and a picture of them.
They're sitting in front of a computer with a fucking camera on it.
Yeah,
Edward Snowden told us about this.
This guy not only fucks with him, he steals money from him. He fucking intercepts money that fucking people are sending him. This guy is the fucking bomb, and he's my hero because I hate these fucking scammers. I'd put them all in a fucking room and gas them. I really would.
My hero of the week is Chris Tees for being fucking 2022 and just saying the bomb. All right? That's brave of you to just be throwing out the bomb in 2022 and pretending like that was all right to say. But I do agree. That guy sounds cool.
That sounds amazing.
And if we were off tonight, you and me would get crunk for it.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's get it.
Watch the videos. You'll love this fucking guy. He goes through every scam. He actually he warns you. Here's what the scams sound like, and here's how they do it. Blah blah blah. And then he fucks with them. He gets into their computer. He deletes everything. He tells everybody their fucking address and their name. Shows people pictures of them because in India, apparently the citizens in India hate these fucking people. And
so we're being mean to the Indian call operators. It's not their fault.
No, we're being mean to the fucking scammers. He blasts their name to other normal people in India who hate him.
I thought the scammers were all Nigerian.
No, they're Indian.
I feel like they're usually African.
No. When's the last time you talked to an Indian guy, excuse my fucking accent, but that calls you and says, hello, how are you? My name is Mike Jones.
Buddy.
Their name's not Mike Jones.
This is the reason why I don't answer my phone.
Service. Yeah.
We've had this discussion. We don't. Our generation and lower.
If Jason's
we do not answer our phone.
Rang my phone, I'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?"
It's funny. I was listening to another podcast this week there was like the dynamics, kind of like me and you, where one guy's maybe like 15 years older than the other. Not big deal, but and the older guy said that about the phone thing, and he's like, "What? You answer your phone?" Like, really, no one our age and younger answer their phone. It just doesn't happen. Like I said, if my phone says Whoopi, okay, I'll answer that. Chris, sure. But anything else, I don't have anybody I know.
If you're calling me and something gravely wrong has not occurred, we're not even friends anymore.
Well, you're going to leave me a message. If it's important, you're going to leave me a message.
You called me once, and it was terrible.
Yeah, if I called you, someone probably died.
Yeah.
That's the same way.
The scariest thing is these motherfuckers get all of your information, like off the dark web and shit. They know your address. They know where you work. They know everything about you. So that if they leave you a voicemail, hey, this is fucking Amazon, whatever. This the fraud department. We believe that you were fraudulently purchased. Is this
Or there'll be
Whoopi
cops
from
at your
this
house
address?
if you don't.
Yeah,
do
now those
so,
I
yeah.
say fuck off. This is the IRS. No,
See,
it's not the IRS.
you know,
IRS
me
one, yeah.
personally, if somebody just left a message and it said it was Amazon or anything, I'd think, all right, well, you're going to get a hold of me on the internet.
Yeah,
Like,
where's
you're not
my
calling
email?
me.
Amazon.
Yeah, I'm going to get an email.
But they literally
Amazon
these
knows better. They
fuckers,
send me a text.
They literally buy domains from other companies that will send you emails that look like it's from Amazon.
Oh, no,
They
because
really know what
it'll be
they're
like
doing.
www.amazonzn4.com,
Whatever, yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
my
old
work
people
has-
just see Amazon and go to it. That's the problem. It's a great scam because
Phishing.
it's
Is
helped
that
them
phishing?
in that the fact that young people don't answer because their target is older. Now, you're not old enough to fall for the scams,
Yeah.
but you're in that age and up that still answer their phone. Now, these older people are like 80, 90 answering their phone. They're falling for these fucking scams because they don't know it's a thing. It's horrible.
But watch this guy's videos. He's fucking badass. Pierogi's his name, and it's Payback Scammer.
Yeah, I'd fuck him. All right. That's it this week. I got nothing else to say. Do you
You're
have
my
anything to say?
hero.
Do you have anything to say, Whoopster?
Hey, I'm just happy to be here, guys.
You're just happy to be here? Yeah, we'll see you some other time.
Let's tank the ratings today.
Oh, fucking sorry, guys, that Whoopi was on.
sorry.
Well, we'll get through it. She won't
I'm getting
be...
plastic surgery this week. Maybe you'll like me better next time. Tune
But
in.
she still doesn't have
Tune
a
in.
gallbladder. Still doesn't have a gallbladder.
She's not the only... I talked to someone else that was single without a gallbladder the other day, and I told her, I looked her right in the eye, and I said, you're never going to be married.
No,
I'm
on
sorry.
these dating apps,
If you
you
have
have
Shit, I'm
to.
having taken out this week.
On the dating app, you have to put, I'm energetic. I like this. No gallbladder.
No gallbladder, no energy.
That
I'm not
needs to be
energetic.
on your Tinder and your Facebook
All right.
dating or whatever.
Stick
Fix
around,
this
guys. We're
profile.
gonna make my
What if you were on
profile.
there? What if you were on there and you were single and you're like looking at it and said, "Oh, no gallbladder. I'm going to skip by that." And then underneath it says, "But I Blumpkin."
I'm 100% willing to let you guys
We
and
can
you
date.
all out
We just
there
can't marry.
write my dating profile for me. And
All
we'll
right,
see
we're
what
going
kinda,
to write it for you because
Yeah.
we're already writing
see what kind
Matt's
of jams we
grinder
get.
one.
That's
We
awesome.
really want to do one of our friends and make a grinder for him, but he's so against it for some reason.
Do mine.
Your grinder wouldn't work.
What's a grinder?
That's the
Gay
one.
men.
Oh.
Yeah, I want gay dudes.
This guy needs to get hip. You'll do him right.
Hey, can we market you to the Muff Divers? Make a nice.
I don't want to get anybody's hopes up.
Make a big-
I
FarmersOnly.com.
don't want to get any hopes
Oh
up.
yeah, let's make a
FarmersOnly.com.
farmers only for Whoopi.
I thought incels would be easier.
Farmers Only.
All right, I'm making you a farmers only tonight.
You're going to get
Yes.
somebody from Amelia or maybe Hamersville going to be calling you
No
tonight.
cowboy hats, no topless, no camo, no USA. I got
You can't go to
rules.
FarmersOnly.com
I'm not
and say
gonna
no
get
cowboy
anybody.
hats.
You got a cowboy hat?
No.
We're gonna need a profile
Give
picture.
me that wig. Blondes have more fun though.
That's
That wig
Mr.
don't look
Burt's.
very good. Yeah, that's Mr. whatever his name
Burt's.
is. He'll be back sometime. He hasn't watched anything in a bit. All right, guys, that's the end of the show. Until next week, go fuck yourself. If you don't want to fuck yourself, fuck someone else. I'm not really a picky fella. Do whatever you want. I'm just saying words until I can find the thing that says outro. Can't find it, so I'm going to keep on talking.
Bye,
Here
Vern.
we go. Vern, go fuck yourself. We're going to talk so much football next week. Just kidding. Probably won't talk football next week because it's a bye week. So.
It is a bye week.
And next week is like
And we
4
don't
days
know
from
why
now.
Are there?
Anyway, I don't know.
You can